you've been at Stanford, right?
Hmm.
Talk to me about the slight or even large differences in the recruiting process.
Oh
Um,
man. Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure that they're not slight. So go ahead.
Yeah, they're pretty vastly different. I understand where we're at right now. I'm not going to get those top 15 recruits in the country. For
Mhm.
Stanford, we had to find a very specific kid that met the academic requirements, but we were also trying to get as
Mhm.
many blue chips as we could.
Sure.
Now
And
it's
you were in the hunt for those blue chips.
Yeah, I think we had number 3 recruiting class, number 2 recruiting class, and number 4 recruiting class back to back to back.
Mhm.
Um, Here, it's obviously not the case. Although I'm expecting my first nationally ranked commit within the next couple weeks, which
That's
really
dope.
exciting because you get one, and I think it starts to
It
snowball
begets,
effect.
right? And one
Yeah,
begets the next. Yeah, of course.
exactly. But now it's more of digging in the trenches, finding the kids that maybe got a really bad draw at the Super 32s, or maybe got a bad draw at Fargo that could have maybe been in that All-American round, seventh, eighth place at Fargo, but just unlucky. And just trying to find the diamonds in the rough. And great thing with Texas, and I'll say this, I hope it changes on one hand for the kids, but on the other hand, I don't hope it changes. Is we are severely under recruited, and a lot of
Right. Oh,
these.
I agree with that.
Yeah, at Stanford, I never skimmed through Texas results. Uh,
Mhm.
Now being here, it's like, hey, there's some talent. Obviously, we've had Bo Nichols, we've had Travell Delegnevs, we've had Brandon Slays, Jack Muellers,
Yeah, but people forget about Braxton Brown, who's at Maryland right
Braxton
now.
Brown,
That kid
Andrew
is an
Gerard.
absolute hammer.
Yeah, he
That
is.
kid's a hammer. Okay. And I would venture to say, dude, by the way, and good on Clemson, right? For doing his homework and digging a little bit past, some of the superficial results.
Yeah.
I think the kid was like a four-time state champion in Texas. And he basically had one look, and that was Maryland. One
Yeah,
look, right? So they are out there. There's a handful of those every single year.
absolutely. Absolutely. And honestly, the ranked kid that I'm hoping we get official here soon is Texas kid, two-timer. Uh, I don't want to say too much about him because I don't
Not
want
allowed
to.
to, but I get it. It's fine.
No, it's okay. If he gets other opportunities, it's great. But he wrestled Ishmael Guerrero up a weight class, who was eighth in the country, and got down 9-0 in the first, came back, broke him. He dude was ready to quit. Still lost the match 11-9, but you add another minute to that match at the college level, he wins that match every time. And I've watched
Mhm.
him do it 100 times. He was losing 6-1
Really?
in the state finals first period. Second period broke the kid so bad he rolled over and pinned himself. His pace is terrifying. You get him on the college mat where pace is, if not the most important thing, top three.
One of the,
This
yeah,
kid
for sure.
this kid's gonna be special. If he gets other opportunities, I'm proud of him. He's like my hidden gem
Is
that
that the kind of kid that you're looking for right now? Just give me a
big,
motor.
big time. Give me a motor. Give me somebody that loves the sport, that's willing to believe in themselves and believe in us. And if you haven't had the accolades quite yet, you've seen it a million times. Mike Machiavello. I don't
Hmm.
even think he won a North Carolina state championship, and
Hmm.
goes on to become a
National champion
champion.
without even All-American before that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know you can do it, and I know those kids exist. So that's our focus. We're finding those blood round kids at these tournaments, watching them wrestle, and then recruiting Texas really, really hard.
Good. They need it. For sure they need it because there are some kids out there that stop wrestling
Yeah.
prematurely.
Well, and
And
that's
I,
what's sad too is, Texas has a big Texas pride thing,
oh
and,
yeah.
and they don't like leaving the state. So
Nope.
I know once we get to that point, I don't think we'll lose a kid for a very long time.
Yeah, that's good. You know, one of the things a lot of coaches talk about when they first step into a role like yours is just building a fence around their home state.
Yep.
And that's a pretty big old fence, bud. Like Texas is a big old place, man. I mean, and you said it best. People from Texas love being from Texas, and
Yeah. Yeah.
they love to stay there. They think of themselves as their own country, and